What is up, everybody? Welcome to the 14.
15 podcast, episode 7 in here. Um, it was a pretty chill week when it comes to sports. I think the biggest thing that happened this week was wrestling for sure. We're gonna get into that. NFL got some rules changes going on, which is interesting. I think the annual meeting is coming up soon. Got some combine, a little bit of combine talk, a little bit of some basketball talk. Um, what's this? I think we're like 6 weeks into this, something like that. Hey, we rolling. We gonna keep this thing going. We here. Thank you guys for the support. Me and Sam really had a lot of fun doing that tier list. We appreciate the support on that. We got plenty of more fun stuff like that coming up soon. Hey, here we are. Let's get it. Episode 7 on the way. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Before I started wrestling, just want to say a huge shout out. I think we're at like 65 subs now on YouTube, which is, I mean, like you said, we're only 6 weeks in. I mean, that's crazy. It definitely is crazy. It definitely wasn't expecting that for sure, but we appreciate the love on everything, and I've definitely gotten a lot of good feedback from the fast food tier list. So we're definitely looking forward to doing more stuff like that for sure. So, I guess we can start off with Raw. I didn't really watch any too major highlights. The only highlight I watched was I think Cody would face I think he faced Grayson Waller. I didn't watch any of the match highlight. I'm not gonna lie. I think Cody ended up winning. They played his song, and then all of a sudden, Paul Heyman walks out with 3 security guards behind him, and basically Cody gets a little frustrated. He gets out the ring. He grabs a chair by the bell and he tells him toss him a mic. Basically, Paul Heyman wants Cody to withdraw the challenge. He's almost like begging. He said like pretty please like 4 times, I believe.
Oh wow.
And so basically, yeah, they get close to the ring. The 3, they call them security stooges. They get in the ring, get behind Cody. Paul Heyman wants to get in the ring. Cody says, "No, you're not getting in this ring," and basically says, "If anybody makes 1 step towards Cody, he's gonna use this chair in bad ways." So Paul Heyman tries to get in the ring, and then Cody grabs a chair and just starts smacking all the one security took a pretty hard shot to the face with one of these chairs. It was pretty bad.
Oh yes.
And basically, yeah. Then Paul Heyman gets out of the ring. He pulls out a phone with the Romans logo on it, and then he pulls out another phone with the Rock's logo on it, and he voice calls both of them. I thought that was kind of funny. I don't know there. And then Cody basically says, "The Bloodline is not hunting him; he's hunting the Bloodline." And basically, that's pretty much Paul Heyman just kind of walks away. It doesn't really escalate to anything else. I mean, it's a good promo for sure, though. Doesn't really do crazy much. Obviously, as we'll talk about SmackDown for sure. That's when the stuff erupted for sure. But good little promo for sure. It's funny. Even the announcers called the security guards just stooges, so it's kind of funny there. But yeah, nothing crazy. Just a nice little promo. But that was about all I saw on Raw. So
Yeah, this week I didn't check out Raw pretty much at all. But I did see low key that I think one of the guys who were playing the security, he posted a picture on Twitter, and I seen that. I was like, what the heck happened? But I see now he got hit from Cody with that chair.
Oh, Cody threw that thing. It was like 9 miles per hour straight to the face. He did not protect himself at all.
Jesus Christ. But yeah, like Sam said, decent build. It doesn't really do too much. That's a nice little detail though of Paul Heyman having both phones.
Right.
Like one's got the Rock's number and one's got Roman's number. That's so funny. I know it's funny, but it's whatever. And Cody Rhodes obviously great with the promos, his aggression. Blood's not hunting me. I'm hunting. I'm hunting you guys. It moves the story along. Not boring. Nothing amazing, but hey, great storytelling, great promo, getting the story going forward for sure.
For sure.
That leads us to SmackDown, ladies and gentlemen. Guys, oh my god. Oh my goodness. So, we get straight to the meat and the bones, alright? Shout out to all the matches on SmackDown. We get into the big time stuff. Roman comes out. And Roman does his acknowledge me. They chant, they boo, whatever. Roman says, do it again. These boos used to be louder. Do it again. And they do it again. The Roman does it a third time, I believe. And Roman says, you know what? I'm done. I'm leaving. Paul Heyman goes, my tribal chief, we can't leave. Which I thought was pretty, because he usually just listens to whatever, Roman says. So for Paul to go, my tribal chief, we can't leave. Like, whoa. And then he goes, we can't leave. He's about to come out. Like, and Roman was like, Roman had that face like, what do you mean? It's like Roman knew, but he was like, what do you mean we can't leave? What do you mean we can't leave? Then, boom, The Rock comes out. Guys, The Rock killed this performance. My goodness. But here we go. Rock starts off talking trash about the city, the state, all that, blah 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 blah. He's going crazy though. It's good stuff, good material. Main point number one. He actually declines Cody's challenge for the 1v1. Rock says, no, you're not going 1v1 with me. You don't deserve to go 1v1 with me. You didn't earn to go 1v1 with me. I thought that was nice. W heel work. Rock is definitely getting more comfortable with the heel talk. Told Cody, no, it's not happening. Rock actually says he has his own challenge. Rock says, how about this? Me and Roman versus you, Cody, and Seth in a 2v2 match, night one at WrestleMania. That's headline right there. That's W right there. But I did not see this one coming. They added stipulations to it. So Rock said, how about this, Cody? If you and Seth win, Bloodline will be barred night 2 in the Universal title match. That's very interesting context. But they spiced it up even more. Rock also said, but if me and Roman win, the match will be Bloodline rules. Basically, no DQ for the fancy name. So basically, he's saying if Bloodline wins, we get the jump Cody, which is very interesting. Adds a very, very interesting context to the WrestleMania match. We'll get back to that later. So Rock proposes a new challenge. He tells Cody to meet them next week. To respond to the challenge. So I think, if I heard correctly, I believe next week we're going to see them in the ring together. That's just crazy. I don't know. That's early, but hey, bring it on. I love this storyline. Rock says, screw Triple H. Triple H doesn't own anything. I run this. I'm on the board. I make the rules. And I love that he said that. I don't believe he said that before. I don't recall. But he straight said it. I'm on the board. I run this show. I run everything. Triple H doesn't run nothing. So I love the fact that he calls out Triple H and he makes it known. I'm running this stuff. I do this. I do that. So Rock, does his thing. Great promo. Tells them to go smoke some crack, which is insane. And then goes, if you smell, and Roman stops him. Man. That was insane. It was a great visual. If you haven't seen it, you need to go see it. The full promo is on YouTube it's on YouTube right now. Please go check it out. Roman stops Rock from saying, if you smell the Rock is cooking. Stops him midway, and Roman looks him right in the eyes and says, I need something from you. And the crowd's all into it. Roman goes, I need you to acknowledge me. And the crowd is like, oh, I mean, guys, this is cinema, little cinema. The Rock takes his glasses off. He stares Roman right in the eyes and says, I acknowledge you, my tribal chief. That was the craziest thing, I think. I mean, insanity. He literally acknowledges him. Right there in the ring. The Rock and the Bloodline. Roman and Rock hug. And man, they put their fingers up. The music hits. And Rock is like this again with his finger. And then he slowly does the actual finger point. Sam with a great point earlier before pod. I didn't peep. Paul Heyman was actually eyeing the Rock, which we will get into here soon. But Rock, like I said, Rock fixes his finger, does it correctly now, and Paul Heyman is eyeing, weirdly, eyeing the Rock. Guys, this promo was absolutely amazing. It was 30 minutes, I think, straight promo, and I think it came out to about 40 minutes TV. But that's a lot of time to take out your show. But guys, this promo was A+ work. Whoever produced this promo, I mean, amazing work. Roman Reigns did a stunning job with his facials. I spun this up earlier. I think The Rock is overshadowing Roman. But I think I don't know if they know this or not, but they are, it's kind of seems like they notice it and they're trying to fix it. Roman is talking more. Roman is becoming more of a say-so. Rock still has the spotlight, but Roman is, speaking more. I love the 2v2 aspect. As Sam, I'm sure, will say here soon. The tag team match was rumored. We did see it. We kind of seen it coming, kind of. I like it. And what I didn't see coming was the stipulations. The stipulations are great. It makes sense for both teams, right? Both teams win something they care about. The Bloodline get that no DQ, and Cody Rhodes gets that insurance if he wins, no Bloodline. So W for that. Like I said, guys, W promo. This storyline is kicking ass right now. I can't say it enough. I love it. I love every second of it. I can't miss a promo. I can't miss this. I can't miss this. I can't miss the storyline. It's amazing. They're killing it right now. Sam, your thoughts?
Oh yeah, I mean, I pretty much agree with everything you said. I was kind of 50-50 on The Rock versus Roman, but definitely I think they've definitely proven that The Rock's. I mean, he never lost the mic quality. I mean, that's one thing The Rock definitely has. I mean, you give that man a mic, he can probably talk for an hour and the crowd would still be entertained. I mean, like you said, this is a 30-minute long promo, and I was highly entertained throughout the whole thing. I mean, I definitely thought it was kind of funny when Paul Heyman was kind of saying The Rock was going to come on next, and he goes, right after this commercial break. I thought that was kind of great they put that in there. But yeah, I mean, it's a little wild to me that The Rock was kind of basically telling the crowd to shoot up some heroin in their arms. I mean, I don't know if he kind of just wrote that one in there by himself. I definitely don't know if WWE creative would allow that, but it's definitely a little crazy. But other than that, yeah, it was good. I definitely, like I said, 30 minutes. I was entertained through the whole thing. I think the 2v2 is definitely going to be interesting for sure. I stand by. I don't think there's a way that they can win. I think if Cody's has this the rules, I think he's screwed. I mean, he's gonna get killed. I mean, it's gonna become a 5-on-1 handicap match, to be honest with you. But
okay, so let me ask you this: what do you think which way do you think they're gonna go? Do you think they're gonna have Cody and Seth win, or do you think they're gonna have Roman and Rock win?
I don't know. It's tough to think because you want to think that the Rock and Roman can't lose, but I can't see Roman losing 2 nights in a row. I mean, that's kind of crazy talk. I mean, I know a lot of people. I don't think he's winning that belt. I think he's gonna get stripped. I think Cody's gonna have his moment. I think it just makes sense, but I can't see him losing twice in a row, though. I mean, that's just gonna. I don't know. So maybe I don't know. I mean, maybe The Rock turns on Roman. I don't know. Well, I mean, only time will tell.
Exactly.
For sure.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. As me and you talked about, guys, I truly believe this. So I really believe this. I think they're gonna go the route where Rock and Roman win night 1. Shenanigans, obviously, Solo, Jay, whatever. Rock and Roman win night 1. Night 2, that would make it Bloodline rules for the Universal title. And I feel like this is where the story concludes. I feel like this is where Cody's going to be kicking, Roman's ass, and Cody's going to be up there, having a fight of his life. It's going to be an amazing match. We all know that. And that's when the Bloodline comes in, just like they did last year, and interrupt and try to screw over Cody. But I think this is where the story comes together, and I feel like everyone that the Bloodline has screwed over will come out and help Cody. I think they will come out help Cody and get rid of all the interferences. Because, like I said, at this point, it would be a no DQ, quote unquote, Bloodline rules. And I feel like they come out, everyone in Bloodline screwed over, comes out, helps Cody, and Cody wins the match. And they hold Cody up on the shoulders and do the whole OG babyface spot. So that's what I think they're going with this so far. Nonetheless, though, I think you agree with me, Sam. I'm hyped. I mean, this should be some good stuff. This should really be some good stuff.
It definitely should be.
One more thing for me about this. Sam, you brought up a great point, bro. Dude, you're right. I don't actually see neither of them losing both 2 nights in a row. You're 100% right about. How did I think about that? Oh man,
It's tough.
do you think they could? Okay, let's see this. How about this hypothetical? This is crazy. I know. If someone does lose 2 nights in a row, it would have to be Cody, right? I know that's crazy.
I don't know, man. I can't see that. I can't see that happening. I can't see that happening either.
I agree with you, brother.
I don't want to say something like the match ends in like a draw, not like a draw, but like maybe something happens where they all just no. I mean, it'll be regular rules, so maybe they all get a count out or something. It'd be dumb, something like that. It'd be kind of a waste, but
Right.
I don't know. I mean, I don't who takes the pin? Who takes the pin? I mean, you have 4 guys that are all 4 of these guys are your top competitors. Who's taking the pin?
That's what made
Who's taking the pin? Because whoever takes the pin going into Mania Night 2, I mean, that's
Sam. Oh my god. Oh my god. Not only who takes the pin, bro. Are they gonna have the heavyweight title match night 1? Or do they try to hold it off to night 2?
I feel like they'd have to hold it off till night 2.
Okay, and that's what I'm thinking too. I feel like in this
that's another interesting point. I mean, you're gonna have both it almost have to be both title shot matches on one night. I mean,
on night 2.
That's kind of crazy. I didn't think about that.
Man, you got just God,
there's no way Seth can pull double duty.
He can't pull double duty. So wow. So again, so they're gonna make both both title matches are gonna be night 2. They have to be.
Yeah, I start off Seth versus Drew night 2. I think that'd be a nice stuff. I can see that.
Like you said though, bro. Back to what you said about the pin. I feel so bad saying this. Man, I think Seth. It sucks.
I could see it. Yeah.
That's so tough. I think Seth takes the loss. Man. Who do you think wins the match though, Sam? I don't know if you said. I'm sorry if I missed it.
In the tag match?
Yes.
I don't know, man. It's
it's tough.
I'm gonna go with the option C and say something happens and there is no winner.
You think they're gonna?
I think option C they go no winner.
And dude, and I love that you said that too, because that's some WWE stuff right there. You know, that's some stuff they do. Easily. You know, take the lame way out.
Right.
So that's a good point. That is a good point. They could do that. Guys, I'll tell you right now, WWE's killing it. Like I can't say it enough. This story is amazing. Like, we don't know what they're gonna do. We don't know what they're gonna do. No one does. Like, this is gonna be crazy. Like, and then you got to put this aspect in it too. Do you want Roman to beat the record? Who's left? I think Pedro's left. I'm sorry, I'm not a historian like that. I apologize. There is one more person left that he can beat. Right. I can't remember if it was Hogan or Pedro, but guys, and I think he needs to last what? SummerSlam? I think he needs to make it to SummerSlam, something like that. But yes, you gotta remember that aspect too. Does WWE want him to beat the record? He's right there now. You know that he's only a few months away from the record. You don't have to wait a year anymore. No, he's a few months away from the record now. So you gotta think about that. Do you take the belt off Roman and have him not beat the record when he's so close? Because guys, I promise you right now, Sam, I gotta ask you this, my boy. Do you think anybody anytime soon holds the belt this long ever again?
Not anybody on the main roster right now, no. Other than Roman, he's the only one that could do it easily. by
I,
far.
I agree 100%. I don't think no one's holding the belt this long. No time soon.
And
Probably.
honestly, I don't think anybody saw. Did you ever see Roman Reigns being like this huge? I mean, I don't think anybody did. I mean, he's literally the face of the WWE. And he has been for the past what 5 years, 6. I mean, it's been a while.
I don't think WWE seen it. Seriously,
No, they didn't.
I think they just went with the punches and they were like, "God, we got something good here." I really believe that. So,
100%.
man, this story, my goodness, I just, whew.
Not to backtrack, but there we also kind of missed going back to the promo. Rock said some funny stuff where he said, "Oh, maybe even Solo will sing the national anthem," and they panned to Solo,
Okay.
and you can see he's trying so hard not to break character. I mean, he's doing the thumb thing. He's trying so hard.
He,
They
he,
always do,
he even had to wipe his face too. You know,
right? Yeah, he's trying so hard. And then to end the promo, Rock says, "Now go smoke some more crack." And they pan to Roman, and Roman's he's giggling. He's trying so hard not to laugh too. He's smiling. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Whoever came up with that. I mean, like I said, I don't know if The Rock came up with that on the fly, but that's definitely goated.
That's the cool thing about The Rock. He can honestly say whatever he wants, right?
Right.
I mean, he really can. It's unfortunate because not everyone has that privilege, but guys, you see when somebody can say whatever they want, it's authentic. You know what I'm saying? You can just feel the authenticity. You really can.
Also, though, the one negative thing about this promo was it's so obvious to me that you could hear WWE was feeding in crowd noises when they didn't like it, and
Yeah.
it's so awkward because I can tell. I mean, it's bad. They shouldn't be doing it. I don't think it doesn't. There's no need for it, but that was the only negative thing. It happened multiple times in this promo.
I say I literally can't agree with you more, bro. It's terrible. Like you said, it's like obvious too. It's like obviously there. Like they can't really hide it. You know, it's like piped in crowd cheer or piped in crowd boo. It's so bad. And like you said, it's when they don't like what the crowd's chanting. I don't know how true this is. Maybe you guys can let us know. I see something where they said the broadcast was going in and out during the promo during live television, and they said somebody had a "Die Rocky Die" sign like back in the day. Um, I don't know if they really did that, but like, if that's true, how did that sign even get in there? Like, what the heck? But guys, let us know if that's true. Like I said, I seen on Twitter that they said the broadcast was going in and out because someone had a sign. So I don't know. Oh, Sam, why I got you this? What do you think about his jacket this week?
So I'm still not messing with the jacket. I will say the one thing, I like the retro shades. I think those are because they're you can tell they're retro. He's trying to go with his old shades. I mess with those. The shirt, I can't rock it anymore, man. He can't rock that 90s shirt anymore. I do like the shades though. The shades are funny.
I agree with you. The shirt is definitely pushing it. I think it was better than last week's jacket or shirt, or whatever.
Definitely.
But to piggyback on what you just said, whatever he does, the shades are fire. You gotta keep the shades. The old school shades are fire, no doubt. And then the eyebrow, coming up, from the fire, straight fire, straight fire.
Straight. Nothing. The only thing I also want to say is it sounds like The Rock is going to be on every SmackDown from now until Mania. He was saying, next week sold out. Next week sold out. I'm gonna, this next week is gonna sell out. And then he basically said he was gonna be there for I think it was a Tennessee show or his hometown or something like that.
Right, yeah, the Memphis one. Yeah.
So it sounds like he's gonna be on the next couple SmackDowns probably until Mania. So I mean that's gonna be interesting. So
2 months on The Rock, I'll take it.
Yeah. So we'll see where that goes.
And you don't have to spice it up. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't do 2 months on The Rock and he's saying the same thing.
Right.
So hey, I can't wait to see how they spice it up. So that's a great point.
That's about all I got for that one though. If you got anything else you want to say on that one? Or?
Nah, guys, like I said, sum it all up. I can't wait for more.
Sure. I guess we can take Ollie into the next one. Sting has a retirement match past weekend. Him and Darby Allin faced the Young Bucks in the main event for the belts, and that's definitely. I mean, I didn't watch the whole thing, but there was definitely a couple of good spots. Sting and Darby ended up retaining, which I really didn't see that happening, but looked like Darby took a really bad spot off the top of the ladder into real glass, and messed up his back pretty bad there. So, but like I said, I didn't see my reaction. I didn't see Sting and Darby going out, especially against the Young Bucks. I mean, the Young Bucks really haven't been doing anything recently, so uh, yeah, I don't know. I mean, just was curious on your thoughts about that.
Yeah, Sting wasn't my flavor of wrestler. He never really was. Obviously, I respect him, and I respect his career and all that. But definitely wasn't my thing. So I didn't pay too much attention to it. Guys, shout out to Sting. Shout out to his career. Congratulations to him. Ric Flair taking bumps is insane. I mean, Ric Flair taking bumps is crazy. I think he took a double super kick. That's what I seen on Twitter. I don't know if he took any other bumps, but dude took a double super kick. I mean, unless I didn't watch it correctly, I think he literally took them kicks the boot to the head. So Ric Flair is one tough son of a gun. I'll give you that. I'm not sure how much I like them relinquishing the belts. I know Sting had to win, but relinquishing the belts, it's not a big deal. It's whatever. Darby Allin, guys, that real glass, crazy. Dude's insane. I have something, well, not something, but this is going to be very interesting to me. With Sting retiring, does that do something to Darby? Does he lose his aura? Does he lose his, his height? Because they were like this, neck and neck together, pretty much the entire run. So I would love to see what Darby can move forward. How can he move forward without Sting? I also wonder, are they gonna have Sting literally gone? Is he literally gonna be gone, or is he gonna do manager and all that? I'm definitely interested in that. I'm assuming he's gonna be gone. Like, we're not gonna see Sting on TV again. That's what I'm assuming, but hey, who knows? So, hey, like I said, shout out to Sting, shout out to his career, and definitely can't wait to see what this means for Darby going forward.
Yeah, I agree. I think definitely not like Sting held Darby back and everything, but Darby I think he could be a great singles wrestler for sure. So we'll see how they push him or what they do regarding Sting retirement now, and I'll definitely be interested, like you said, what if Sting stays in AEW, or does he stay out of the business for good, or maybe he goes back to WWE and does like somewhere in the backstage. I mean, you never know these days. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to say about that, but I mean, Sting had a hell of a career. That's
Hey, shout out to him for sure.
Shout out to Sting for sure. I guess I can move on to football then. Nothing really else wrestling that I can think of.
Nah, nothing here for wrestling.
We brought up NFL's. They're thinking about getting rid of the chain crew. I don't really know like crazy amounts of detail about it, but I saw something they've been using, sort of like kind of like what tennis uses, where it's kind of like a 3D model. So maybe it's gonna like show where the ball is on the field and how close to it is. So maybe the line markers are just gonna be there. Obviously, it has to go through the owners to get approved. So who knows how long this time will be? It could be 7 years from now. You never know. I mean, they gotta get the approval from all the owners. So that's about that's about all I got for sure on that.
For what I've seen, I think they've only done it in 2 stadiums so far, and they did it during the Super Bowl. And apparently, like, the results were extremely accurate. Like, apparently the results were, accurate enough. I don't know, like Sam kind of said there, I don't fully understand it. Maybe somebody can explain it to us. Like, I don't know, is the ground sensing the ball? Does the ball have sensors in it? Is it something in the ball? I don't know how. I don't know. It's cool. It's definitely nice. I mess with it. They said they're gonna bring it up during the next league meeting, and the league meeting is coming up, I believe, at the end of this month, something like that. So NFL seems they're ready to go with this thing. Like, hey, we feel like it's working. We feel like it's working just fine. And like Sam just said, they just need the approval. So this is gonna be very interesting to see where they go with this tracking thing for sure. Just imagine though, Sam, it glitches. Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. And that's why I feel like you can't take the chain gang off the field, can you? They at least gotta be there sitting in the back or sitting on the sideline, just in case, right? Just in case. I don't know. I don't see them like there's no chain gang.
Right.
So
I definitely think there's always going to be those people where it's kind of the same with the baseball. I think probably within the next 3 or 4 years, baseball is going to be all digitalized too. There's going to be no more umpires. It's all going to be technology digitalized, which it'll be, like you said, the accuracy will be 99%, but it also takes away from the game, you know what I mean? But I understand people want it to be, but the name of the game, I mean, if the umpire calls a bad call or the chain gang, they measure it wrong. I mean, I feel like that's, I don't know, definitely, I know it's not right, but it also it's been like that for how many, and I get technology is advancing, but I think there's always still going to be those people that say it's taking away from the game more than giving, but.
Sam, you're always going to have the boomers.
I
mean,
for sure. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, we'll see what they want. The real question is what the owners think of it, and see where they go from there.
I can see some owners saying, "No, I really can."
Right.
So, like I said, who knows?
For sure.
Are you?
Time will tell.
Are you all for it though? Like, are you for it? Or are you against it?
I wouldn't say I'm against it. Definitely, does it take away a little bit? I think it does. I mean, like I said, I think it's just the human. We're not 99% accurate, so but.
And I guess the question would be the trade-off, right? Are we trading off the human interaction, the human involvement? Are we trading that off for accuracy?
Right.
I guess, obviously they have the pros and cons. It's just basically, what do you want? Do you want to be more accurate, or do you want the human aspect of the sport to stay intact?
Right. So. Another thing is too, like there really realistically won't be any more arguing for players, because if it's 99% accurate, what's the point to argue? You know what I mean? There will be no more yelling at refs or umpires. There's no point to. There will be no point to. That's whatever happens. That's 99%. It's there. So I mean, it is what it is.
That's a great point, Sam. They can't complain.
Nope.
Like you said, they literally can't complain. That's a great point. I didn't think about that. But dude, they're gonna still do it. Come on, they are.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
But I mean, what's there to say? What are you gonna say? Oh, the computer's wrong. You can't. You can't do that.
I actually can't wait now. That's a great point, Sam. I did not think about that. You're right. They can't. There's no complaining, right? There's, like you said, there's no complaining. That's interesting. That's right there.
We'll see.
Yeah, we will see. I can't wait. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Anything else, Sam, you want to say on that?
No, I don't think I got anything else left on that one. So.
Okay. I'll move on to the next one. Now, this is me and Sam, guys. Before the pod, we were like, "What in the world?" Maybe y'all can explain to us better. So, continuing with the league meeting coming up soon. The NFL is also going to propose a new kicking rule. Some new kicking rules. So, I got in the notes here for the onside kicks. Right? Oh, guys, this is crazy. Teams can only attempt kicks in the fourth quarter if they're down. So you can't go for an onside kick in the first quarter, second quarter, third quarter. And you also cannot go for an onside kick if you're winning in the fourth. You can only go for an onside kick if you're losing in the fourth quarter. Guys, that's very interesting right there. they're literally changing completely the onside kick rule. I don't know. I feel like it kind of gives a team an advantage because what if my team has good hands? And what if I'm winning the game? You know what I'm saying? What if I'm winning the game? My team has good hands, and you know what? I don't think your team can get it. I know this probably doesn't happen at all. I get it, but I'm just saying, come on. Don't say that the other team can't do something. I don't like that. I don't like. Don't know. If you want to do this though, how about this? Like I said, I guess I'm not a huge fan of this, but let's say you can't onside kick into the fourth quarter, and both teams can onside kick. I think that's more fair, right? I don't think it's fair that you said the team that's winning. Nah, you guys can't onside kick. Like I said, I know the winning team usually does an onside kick, but I mean, sometimes they do. Sometimes they do. So I don't know. This one I'm not really for. I'm not really for this one. Sam.
Yeah, I would have to agree. I'm definitely not for it. I mean, it's definitely just the surprise element too. I can remember. I mean, when Pat McAfee did that surprise one. I mean, who saw that one coming? I mean, if you have to tell the team you're gonna onside it, it's like, hey, here's our play. You're gonna be able to squat up 7 guys for because they can't change it either. I mean, I'm assuming you can't just say, oh fuck it, we're gonna kick it down the field now. I mean, yeah, I definitely wouldn't think it's not a good rule for my opinion.
Yeah, I wonder what the owners are going to think about this. I really do. Like, I don't know, just telling another team they can't do it. That's just, I don't know. Continuing with kicking. This one had me and Sam in the doozy, guys. I'm gonna read it out in its terms. This is the new kicking setup. So for kickoffs, kick and return teams will line up on the receiving team's 40 and 35 yard line, respectively. Neither team could leave on the kickoff until the ball reaches the target zone. So pretty going to have something identified as a target zone, which is 20 yard. Oh, I'm sorry, that's why you keep reading, kids. Which is the 20-yard line up to the goal line. So the target zone is going to be the 20-yard line to the goal line. And they stated that this is similar to XFL. I didn't watch much XFL in 2023. Maybe you guys can help us explain this, but yeah, the teams can't move until the ball reaches the target zone. I mean, I don't think this is too much. Like I said, I think what me and Sam really was, we just confused how it works. Definitely didn't understand it off face value. Maybe when they explain it, of course, they implement it if they actually do approve it and during the meeting. Me and Sam will obviously, we'll be able to give a better opinion of this. But as far as I understand right now, face value, I don't think nothing's wrong with that. I think it's whatever. Sam, how about you?
I would have to say something's got to happen with the kickoffs. I mean, it's just 95% is just they kick it to the other end zone, and that's about it. Or they'll need a fair catch. Half the time, they don't even catch the ball. They just let it drop in the end zone. I mean, I don't know where that became a thing, but back in the day, I mean, one of the greatest memories I have is watching the Super Bowl, the Bears versus the Colts. Hester takes the very first thing, he takes it down the field. You know what I mean? Like, nobody takes the ball out of the end zone anymore. They all just take it on, and I can't blame them. You know what I mean? What if you get tackled on the 10-yard line? You could fair catch it on like the 10 now and get it at the 25. I mean, realistically, there's no point to take it out. If that, you know what I mean? I mean, if you don't have a punt returner so I think something definitely does have to happen with the kickoffs, or otherwise don't have one. I mean, I just take them out of the game. Just start them at the 25. If that's realistically where they're going to start anyways, what's the point? I mean, it's almost like a scrimmage. The guys just run down the field for nothing. I mean...
Hey, free exercise. I agree with you 100%, Sam. I do think they have to do something for sure. Now, this might sound crazy to some of y'all. Maybe tell the kicker you can't kick it out of bounds. Maybe punish them for that.
Right.
I know it sounds crazy, but like Sam said, just get rid of it then. Right, the way it is right now, get rid of it. Get rid of it. Like you said, they're starting on 25 anyway. So,
I mean, 100%. I watched some video of it. Basically, it looks like the way the XFL does it is they stand pretty much like face to face, and they, like we said, they can't move until he catches that ball or it's in the target zone, and then he can run with the ball. So I mean, if it helps it and it makes them actually return it, I guess I'm all for it. I mean, if it doesn't, which I'm assuming it probably should. I mean, it should if they want to make the rule, but something's got to happen because otherwise, just take it out of the game. It doesn't.
I agree. I agree. One more rule with the kickoff that they're going to propose in the upcoming meeting. They're going to go for a change with touchbacks. So teams will get the ball on the 35 yard line. If the ball is kicked in the end zone, so if the ball's kicked in the end zone, team get the 35. They'll get the ball at the 20-yard line if the ball is kicked inside the target zone and then rolls out of bounds. So, like Sam just kind of said, they're trying to get something similar to how the XFL does it. You got that target zone, and I was telling Sam this before the pod here. They're giving the kicker something to aim for. They're trying to add skill to it, right? So the kicker needs to aim into the target zone if you know what I'm saying? Or unless, like I said, if the kicker doesn't kick the ball into the target zone, then the other team gets it to 35 now. So, it gives a little punishment if, the kickers are inaccurate, and it adds accuracy now even more to the kickoff. Sam, what you think? What's your thoughts?
Yeah, I don't know what my feeling on this rule is. I mean, I guess, like I said, I'm all for it if it helps on. I'm all for it if it helps on kickoffs because, like I said, something's gotta happen. I mean,
Right.
It's just a little ridiculous.
Now, how about this, Sam? Like, do you want them to get closer? So, do you want the return team to get closer, or do you want to see kickoff returns?
I want to see kickoff returns. I feel like that's part of the sport, It was like that until
Like they changed the rules
until just recently, right? It was always they kick off and he's gonna run the ball down the field. I mean, that's just how it was. Like I said, if that's not happening, and I'd love to see the statistics of the returns or touchbacks this year. I'm sure it's gotta be like 90%. It's gotta be 95 maybe. So I mean, something's gotta happen.
Like I said, man, not only do I agree with you, but like I said, I know this is crazy. I know this is insane, but just tell the kickers that they can't kick out of bounds. There's no touchbacks. The kicker has to kick it in the air, and the receiving team has to take it. Now, if the receiving team wants to kneel, that's okay, but no more touchbacks. I feel like that could help. I don't know. I feel like that could help.
It definitely could. I feel like it could help too, for sure.
But yeah, so they're gonna propose 3 kicking rules at the next meeting. Should be interesting. We should be hearing about that soon. Guys, I couldn't wait to talk about this. I was thirsty to talk about this one. One last rule that me and Sam got here, and I know is that they will be proposing at the next meeting. The reports, and this is the exact quote from reports. At the next meeting, the NFL will be heavily putting in motion the aspect of another game, turning the already 17-game season. Didn't they just change that 2 years ago? Not even. This is brand new. This is still brand new. 17. They're going to be heavily pushing for an 18th game. I mean, my thoughts on this. I love football, I can't be mad, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to watch my Bears play another game. I'm going to watch everybody go out there and, kick ass for another game. Thank you. But I understand we don't want these guys getting injured, right? We don't want to get to the playoffs and have the team then broke their legs, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, we do have to think about this. Someone said something on Twitter, so smart, man. Oh my God, it was crazy. I'm I'm trying to think if it's somebody famous or just somebody, or just a regular. Either way, someone said, I thought we cared about CTE, but we want to add more games. I thought that was very interesting because we know NFL, safety this, safety that, brain this, brain that, injury careness and all that. But you want to add another game? You want to add more games? That is count. That those don't meet up with the same line. Now, those are off-putting. So I thought that was a great point. But like I said, fandom, as a fan of the game, hell yeah. Give me another game. But when it comes to injury and player careness, kind of tough. Like I said, we just added a game, so I'm for it as a fan. I'm completely for it as a fan. Like I said, but injury wise, I'm on the line. Sam, what you think, my boy?
I mean, you took the words right out of my mouth. I mean, I'm for it. I mean, football is football. I mean, we love football. I definitely get the whole CTE thing, but I think what it also comes down to is it's money. I mean, that extra game that's gonna bring in hella revenue for the NFL. I'm sure if the NFL really wanted to, they would have 20 games if it was money wise. I mean, look at the MLB, 164 games. I mean, NBA, how many games they play? You know what I mean? So, I definitely think it comes down to money. But for me, I'm okay with that. I'm a football fan. More football for me is it's fine for me. I mean, I'm not gonna complain. Definitely not gonna complain about that. But I definitely understand the whole injury thing. I mean, coming from a Browns fan, our whole team was injured last year, so
that's 17 games.
Right? Yeah, maybe adding a game isn't gonna do us wonders, but we'll see.
Great point. Stan, you always get me with that, man. And that's why I fuck with you, dog. You respect you know the hustle, man. You know the business. Money. That's what matters in this world. Money. There's nothing without money. Like Sam just said, millions upon millions of dollars. One game. So, hey, this is one I think it's an. I don't think it's if. I think the 18th game is inevitable. I really do. I don't think there's no debate. I think the 18th game will happen. Will 100% happen.
And also, I'd be. You got to end it on an even number, right? 18. You can't.
Thank you.
Thank you. Even amount of game, right?
Thank you.
100%. 100%. I think it. Will it happen next season? I don't know. I think it will happen between either next season or the following. I think 18 games will come. 100%.
Sam, we don't have this in our notes, my boy. The expansion teams. Any cities you think that could come in?
Is it like confirmed that we are getting, or is it
no?
Right now?
But just any rumors. You think cities you think that could come in here? I can't think of any myself.
To be honest, I can't really think of any.
Who's a city? There's got to be a city out there or somebody that doesn't have a team. It's got to be. I can't think off the top of my head.
I'm sure there is, but most big markets do have a team.
Team. That'd be interesting.
Can't really think of anybody that doesn't.
Okay, yeah, me either. Guys, let us know if you think of any towns or any states that have any teams. Right. That would be interesting though. They expanded again.
The only one that I could think of is make Iowa or something like that. I mean, Iowa's not a huge market, but
they got the Bears pretty much. So,
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, like I said 18 games. Hey, we all Nia Sam 14. Here the 14-15 podcast. Sign us up, please.
Yes, sir. More bets.
Exactly. Let chance me win my money back.
Right. I guess I can move on. Combine just was going. I don't know if it's. I think it's over, right?
Yep, it's over.
Yeah, it's over. It was going on this last weekend. Caleb Williams. You already know my opinion on Caleb Williams. This just adds on another layer of. I wouldn't say hatred for him, but I just don't. I think he's. Call me out. I think he's gonna be a bust. I will call it right now. I think Caleb Williams is gonna be a bust. I put down that I think it was the first day he did say he wasn't going to give his medical reports, and then Devon informed me that he actually did do the measurements and all that. So he didn't. He still didn't throw though, correct? He didn't do any of the.
He still didn't do any drills, but
the dash, nothing.
Nothing. But neither did Drake May. Now, you gotta be fair. Neither did Drake May. Neither did Jaden Daniels. So the top three quarterbacks did not do any drills. It's just being fair. It's being fair.
Yeah, I mean, I get it, but I don't know, just the cockiness aspect of it definitely increases for me.
I feel you.
Yeah, I don't know.
I gonna say
You can
what
go ahead. What you think?
I gonna say what you didn't see. My thoughts on it first. I think it's fine, right? I think it's whatever. It is what it is. Like I said, the top three quarterbacks didn't do any drills. They're all three of them are going to do their drills at their pro days. So I think it is what it is. As a Bears fans, obviously this means much more to me because my team's in a position to change the draft. So I thought it was fine. As a Bears fan, I thought it was fine. What Sam didn't see though, this will make Sam's feelings for Caleb Williams even add fire to it. Gosh, Caleb Williams is one. I mean, he's not like, we don't want to say it, but because it's not all the way true. I want to say he's cocky, right? I do want to say that. He's giving me Aaron Rodgers vibes. I'm not even gonna cap, like, not in an a-hole way, but like I'm that dude, like I'm that guy way, like I said, and we don't know enough about him. We don't know enough about him at all right now. But guys, at that podium. Sam, like I said, this part that I want you to hear. He said, "There's only one of me. Not everyone can draft me. Only one team can draft me. So all y'all don't need my measurements." Bro, like I'm like, whoa, like whoa, okay, like this dude, like hey. Another thing he said, Sam. He said, "Oh no, I don't do Plan Bs in life. Only Plan A. We don't do Plan Bs over here." I make Plan A work, and if it doesn't work, I fix Plan A, and Plan A will work. Like whoa, like this dude, like this dude, hey, he talks smack and he means it, like, and it's a big deal for people like me. Obviously, the Bears, #1 pick. Justin is the complete opposite of this dude. Like, Justin's is humble. You can't get more humble than Justin Fields. He is 100% humble. He don't talk smack or nothing. Yes, he might do his dance on the field and all that. But at the podiums, humble. Caleb Williams so far, at that damn combine, he talking his smack. Only one of him. Only one team can draft him. Oh, I'm like, oh my God. So, hey, like I said, I like it. Hey, talk your smack. As long as he doesn't be an a-hole about it, it is what it is. Sam, I'm sure that just probably asks.
Yeah, I definitely was going to say, the one interview I saw that they asked him, basically asked him why he wasn't throwing or anything, and he goes, well, you can go back and look at all my games. He goes, just another cocky level. He goes, so, like he said, he's definitely talking the talk. I mean, like I said, if he can walk the walk, I mean, props to him. But I don't think it's going to happen. For me, I think he's going to be a bust. And like I said, I will hold it by, I hope and pray that Chicago trades the #1 pick.
Guys, this Caleb Williams stuff. It's finally gonna be. Oh, it's gonna be over soon. I'm telling you, guys. Don't forget what I said. Was it episode 2 ago? I believe Justin's gonna be traded before the deadline, before the free agency. I believe free agency starts the 13th. I think the 13th is when free agency starts. So right. I think before the 13th, Justin Fields will be traded. We're gonna see though. This is gonna be interesting. So we're gonna find out soon.
I'm pretty sure you gave like a. It was like the 11th or something.
I think it was the 9th to the 11th.
9th to the 11th, yep, you said. So we'll see if that comes true.
It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, we can move on from there. Obviously, huge headline news. Obviously, if you haven't seen this, you're living under a rock. LeBron James, first ever NBA player to achieve 40,000 points in his career. There's not really much else. I mean, there's not crazy much to say about him. I mean, LeBron's one of the best. I wouldn't say he's obviously not the best. I think Michael Jordan is the best. I'll never change my opinion on that. But it's nothing crazy to say about it. I mean, obviously, LeBron said he was going to stay in the league until his son plays. So I think he's just going to keep playing. I mean, there's nothing else to say. I mean, the number is just going to keep growing, to be honest. So, I mean, I don't really have anything else to say about it.
Great points. LeBron's amazing. I mean, he's that man. He's that guy. Obviously, I'll never forgive him what he did to Derek in the Bulls. I'll never forgive him for breaking our hearts every year. But he's amazing. I mean, he's the greatest they come. As Sam said, MJ is the GOAT, the undeniable GOAT. No argument. I really believe that there's no argument. But LeBron James is sitting very comfortably. He made his bed. He's got everything. Got his trophies all up. All his MVPs and all his awards. At number 2, hey, he's chilling. He's chilling. The thing that amazes me about LeBron, he's he's really a pass first. Like he says all the time. I'm really pass first. You know, my scoring is my second thing. So that's what amazes me about him. You know, the guy that considers himself pass first, and a guy that actually plays pass first. Dude's the scoring champ. You know, obviously longevity is the answer to all of this, but to be playing at a high level this long, Brian James, my guy, just keep adding to your resume, man. I can't hate on it. I can't debate it. I can't deny it. Congratulations on your 40,000 points. Keep going. Keep going.
100%.
Yeah.
Other big news, Caitlin Clark breaks both men's and women's most points scored in a career there, well, as it's 3,668 is the new record. So, I mean, we've talked about her before. She's definitely a different type of breed. She also announced that she's declaring for the draft, which I definitely saw coming. I mean, especially if they go ahead and win the title this year, realistically, there's not much for her to do anything there anymore. I mean, she's got the skill. Like I said, I saw it coming up 100%. Also, obviously, Indiana has the first pick in the draft. Their tickets apparently have already doubled for next season, which definitely you can see that's coming. The merch is just going to be flying out the window. Ticket sales, she's probably, those first like 20 games, they're probably going to sell out every single home game. I mean, everybody's going to want to see her. Another thing I think, I quote, I think by the time she's done in her career, she will be the best WNBA player of all time. I think that's I quote. So,
Hey, talking a big game, Sam, but that's the right person to bet on. I'll tell you that. Caitlin Clark about to change the whole goddamn WNBA. I'll tell you that right now. This lady right here, not only will she bring in viewers, she's gonna fill those arenas up. I promise you. Every arena she steps in, she's gonna fill it up. She is the real deal. I mean, she's amazing, guys. Watch this girl. This girl is just absolutely astonishing. Darn you, Indiana. Darn you for getting her. But hey, Indiana about to be lit forever. Oh my god. I told Sam this a few days ago. She's gonna break the bank. She's gonna break the bank. When her first deal comes up, oh my dear God, you better pay her some insane money. Oh my lord. This chick is gonna change the game for WNBA. Sam, I can't agree more. When she's said and done, barring anything crazy, this chick is gonna be the greatest of all time. I really believe that, and I would put money on it. Shout out to the WNBA. The Lord bless y'all with a woman. My Lord, Caitlin Clark is about to change the game. Shout out to her. Like Sam said, those seats, guys, those seats will have asses in them. I'm telling you. She's gonna catch a lot of people off guard with how much attention she brings to the game. I don't know. I don't really feel it. I don't feel a lot of people talking about how much attention she's gonna bring to the WNBA. They might as well just draft her right now. Indiana might as well just turn in their card and say, here you go. I mean, just might as well. So, hey, shout out to Caitlin Clark for breaking the record. She's her. Simple as that.
100%. I definitely think, I don't think I ever talked, I don't know what the correct stat was, but I think it was like one of the first ever women's like college games to be on like Fox or some network.
Oh,
so,
really?
I mean, she's already like, she's raising the bar. I mean, like we've talked about all those Iowa games, the line's like out the door to the road. I mean, she's selling out every single game. My last statement is Indiana better do whatever they need after that contract to keep her, because she will easily single-handedly change that team, change the whole league. She's her. That's all I gotta say about that. She is definitely her.
Indeed.
So, I don't think I got anything else. You got anything else you want to bring up, or?
Nah, I think that's it this week for any big news. Hoping we didn't forget anything. I think we got all the big hitters out of there.
I think so.
Did you want to cover your bets at all? How did do it?
I think I did a couple. I can't remember. I did my first MLB bet of the season.
Oh yeah, okay. How'd that go?
It was the under did hit, but then it got DNP'd because the Brewers pitcher didn't start. So, but that bet was chalked anyways. I think the only really realistic bet that I hit was I just did a random. I did the LeBron free. They were doing like a free 9 points to when he got to 40,000. I did that, and I tailed it with just Jimmy Butler more points, and he ended up getting like 28. Other than that, didn't really hit anything else. Yeah, it wasn't. It was kind of I mean, I made some bets, but it wasn't a very good week for sure. That for me.
Okay. Hey. I guess that'll conclude episode 7. Guys, we appreciate the support. Like Sam brought up earlier, we thank you guys so much on the 65 subscribers. Thank you so much. It means a lot to us. You know, we're off to a hot start, and I hope we can continue this momentum. And I hope, and no matter what, we're gonna appreciate the support nonetheless. So thank you guys. Episode 7. It's been real. It's been the 1415 podcast, and we out of here, y'all.
Later.
Peace.